Well, hello there everybody, and welcome back to another episode of An Ecologist Plays, the channel where we are learning more about nature by playing games. My name is Will.
And I'm Nick.
And we are playing some Smalland Survive the Wilds. And it is a stormy day out, it seems, but we are, nonetheless, going to go on a little adventure, since I can find the balloon, this side. We are going to go and have a look and see what we can find in the great world outside.
Last time I killed the grasshopper, wasn't for nothing, got my son.
Yes! Now,
Yeah.
Nick has a nice sharp weapon over there, which she really enjoys. I prefer the good old wood sword.
Ouch!
It's less flashy, but nonetheless, it's both a lot of fun. Let's roll. As we go out, we had just gone out and already being attacked by an ant. So these, of course, are the soldier ants. Since we can actually hit them. But, well, Nick is doing all the hard labor. And I get the reward. So these, of course, carpenter ants, typical eusocial ants. So eusociality is the type of sociality where you're not just a bunch together. Instead, you've each got a different role, or a so-called caste system is being enacted, where you've got workers in the colony, you've got soldiers, you've got the queen, of course, as well. So somewhere in these nests, there would, at least in theory, be a queen carpenter ant. Although I'm not sure, I don't think that is implemented in the game.
Much bigger.
Yeah, she would be much bigger. We also have, as we are being attacked here by the soldiers, we had just gone past the worker, or there was a worker scurrying about over here. They are much smaller, not as aggressive. Their main job, of course, would be to go and find some food, whereas the soldiers are there to keep all the workers safe. Going to harvest some raisin as well, because we are going to go to Kalev now.
So,
Yes.
I've got a question.
Yes.
This might be a silly question. The queen, she lays the eggs, right?
Yes, she does.
And some eggs comes out workers, obviously because they're smaller. Some comes out as army.
Yeah,
whatever.
the soldiers, yes.
Do you think it's all random? Do you think how does that work? Because obviously she can't plan. I want so many workers. I want so many.
I think to some extent, the colony does determine how many workers are needed, how many soldiers are needed. If they are in a very dangerous area, they may actually go for more workers because they can then replenish their numbers that they lose in, collecting food. Whereas if they are in an area where there are other colonies that need to attack, they can then, of course, make more soldiers. So I think they can actually control the amount of the different castes that they are creating. Also, the reproductive males and females that they can create will also only be created under certain circumstances. So they can, of course, create new kings and queens to go and start new colonies as well. But that is only done under certain circumstances. But as far as I know, it's not so much in the queen actually decides whether it's a worker or a soldier. It is in the aftercare. In the care that takes place after the eggs have been laid, that determines whether it is a worker or a soldier, a non-reproductive individual. As I'm keep on trying to explain this grasshopper is just messing around here. Now this is, actually I do think I have figured out which species of grasshopper this is. This is in one of the banded wing grasshoppers that you find all over the world. We actually have some of them here in South Africa as well. In my hometown I've seen quite a few of them as well. Now if we just zoom in here, the banded wing grasshoppers, when they actually open up their wings, they would have the inside being a relatively brightly colored, and then they would have a black band along the edges of the wings as well. And that is a way of intimidating predators. So if they feel threatened, they can actually flash their wings, and that gives this bright flash, which may startle predators that don't expect a bright red, or in this case most likely a yellow flash. And if that doesn't work, however, and they've got wings, they can fly away. If they then fly and the predator hones in on that bright color while following the grasshopper. The moment it lands, it closes its wings. Hey, stridulating. That's cool. The moment it lands, it closes its wings, and then actually that bright color disappears and it can crawl away very quickly. And the predator then doesn't know where on earth that grasshopper went because it focused on that bright color, and now the bright color is gone. Stridulating. So stridulating is the production of a sound made usually by crickets, which are in the same order as the grasshoppers. They're all in Orthoptera. But what they will do is that it's the production of sound through the rubbing together of body parts. So in this case, the wing and the leg rubbing against one another to make that typical cricket sound. In this case, the grasshopper also does it. There are very few vertebrate animals that will do that. Some birds are able to do that by rubbing their feathers together. They can create a sound. And there is a mammal from Madagascar, a so-called tenrec. They can also stridulate. The hedgehog ones can stridulate, so they kind of resemble hedgehogs, and they can actually rub their quills together to make a sound as well. One of very few vertebrate animals that can do that. Hello, grasshopper. We are going to come back to you at some point and use you as a mount. Anyway, we are actually on our way to Caleb.
Do you want its leg?
Yeah, maybe we should. So sorry, we're not going to come back to you. We are going to just hit you. And quickly...
use your cousin's leg to kill you!
Yes. And then I'm also going to just take that to make the grasshopper scythe eventually. Great stuff. Okay. We're actually on our way to Caleb to go and make the armor.
Just Ladybug.
Yes.
What type? Do you know what type of ladybug this is?
It resembles the harlequin or the Asian lady beetle again. Very similar to the one in Grounded as well, except that it doesn't have the white dots it would otherwise have. So I'm not 100% sure. The Asian ladybug or the harlequin ladybird has got a W that is formed, a W or an M that is formed on its head. This one doesn't quite have it. There are some white markings missing that would actually form that. But it could just be a game design not to include it. It could also be... Has it got 7 spots? I don't think it's got 7 spots either. So, not the 7-spot ladybird.
It's got 6 spots.
Yeah, it's possibly... It's actually got 7.
3,
it's got 7,
4,
yeah.
5, 6. Oh.
7, yeah. So it's a 7-spot ladybird. If you look on the head here, or close to the head, the body part close to the head, there is actually another spot that is split over the two sides of the carapace of the body. So yeah, this is most likely the 7-spot ladybird, which is then different one from the Asian ladybird. So that's why we can't actually see the M or the W, because it's not there.
I was wondering about that. The M1.
Yeah, no, it's not the M1. Interesting, they're running around. Anyway, we are actually on our way to Caleb. Still. So while we are just making our way to Caleb, which should be on the other side of this stream. I didn't want to jump over the stream or try to jump over the stream, but it turns out we had to. Anyway.
I'm making it, I'm trying it, I'm going. Oh, that was a wrong idea.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm alright.
Oh, you made it.
I'm okay.
Anyway, okay, so let me try as well.
May the force be with you.
Yes, let's hope the force is with me. Let's hope there is enough force in the jump. Yes. Okay. Not sure how we're supposed to go across, but we made it that road. Alright, but here we are. We've got another NPC. So this is the second NPC, I believe, we are encountering. After Hearn. Yes, so we've had Hearn, we've got Kalev over here, and Kalev should be able to give us some armor. Okay, what do we need? We need
stone.
Quite a lot of stone. Thankfully, there's a lot of stone in this area, so we can actually mine that quickly as well. I think maybe we should make ourselves some better armor. Ghost ants. Another ant species. So this one being the nocturnal group. The ghost ants. or in this game called dawn ants. So they are called ghost ants normally because they actually have very translucent bodies. Let me just heal myself here because I am basically dead. Oh dear, there are even more. Oh no, there are 3 of them here.
How far are you from me?
I went down into the mine.
There's so much rocks here just by Caleb.
Oh, I didn't mine those.
Not there. Are you okay?
I'll be fine. I'm just going to heal up again.
Okay, I also have a visitor.
Oh there, I am falling down. I am going to just keep on running, just keep running. Ah! Yo, there are lots of ghost ants. But anyways, they are called ghost ants because they have got semi-translucent skins or abdomens that you can kind of see through them. Hence the name.
Oh my goodness. Whole army.
Behind
Just keep
you
running.
or behind me?
Behind you.
Yeah.
Just keep running towards me.
Yeah, I've got 15 health, I've got 7 health and I'm dead. Because I got stuck. Okay. Right. I'll be back.
I'm gonna hide out at Caleb's.
Yes, that's a good idea. My sword is almost broken. I guess that's my first death on screen. No.
I just wanted to say, it's your turn.
Yeah, my first death on screen.
It's running right past me towards you.
Yeah. Knows I'm weak.
Why are they...
Yeah. So that's the worker ant. Small. And its job is just to go gather food.
It's not your day, is it?
No, it's not. So the worker's job to find food, not to protect the colony. It can, in some species, there's not much difference between the worker and the soldier. But overall, the soldiers are the ones that are larger, and their job, of course, is to protect the colony. Oh man, I'm so used to playing Dinkum now. So I'm so used to all the controls of Dinkum.
Yeah, same.
Sure. For those of you who don't know, Dinkum is quite a fun game as well. I'm pretty sure it will feature on the channel at some point as well. It's still constantly getting updates, so I don't think it's the full release yet. And as far as I know, it's made by one person. It's set in Australia, which is a very nice setting. I like Australian setting. For now though, Smalland survived the wilds. And we've got Subnautica as well, and the live streams. And just a reminder, we are going to be doing another live stream tomorrow, which is on Saturday. So check the description down below for the times that it is. It will be in South African time, 7 o'clock until 11 o'clock. So your time zone's time will be in the description down below. And of course, as always, if you are enjoying the content here, learning a little bit more about nature by playing games, and you're not subscribed yet, please do so that you can be notified whenever new videos drop. And of course, to help the channel grow. Well now, isn't this a sight for sore eyes? Or a sight that will cause sore eyes, actually. Wow.
Yeah.
Looking quite badass, but yo. It's an interesting one. Hopefully this will protect me in particular a little bit more when fighting stuff now.
Yeah. As long as we don't look in the mirror.
Yes. As long as we just play first person, we don't get to see what we look like.
Maybe we'll scare the enemies away.
Hopefully. And next time we are going to be putting that to the test then. So thank you once again everybody for joining us on our little adventure over here. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something new. We will be back to full strength again next week. It's still been batting a little bit and a little bit rambling at the moment as we are still recovering from the flu. But hopefully next week we'll be back to full strength and we'll talk a little bit more about the weird creatures that we encounter here. So until next time then everybody, stay safe. This is Will
And Nick.
signing off. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye!
Bye.